My name is Happy Makhumalo Ngidi from Proudly South African, and I am the Chief Marketing Officer at Proudly South African. Over there they call me the fixer. So we are at the Proudly South African Wine Expo. This is the second year. We started last year in 2022. We had 20 local brands that are member companies of the campaign, and today or this year we have 30 brands. And many of these brands are women-owned, which is amazing for us. We are very, very excited to have these brands come showcase at this expo. Some of them are from the Western Cape, and many of them are from Gauteng. So it is just an amazing, area or platform for them. It's an access to market platform for these brands. We of the view at Proudly South African that it's one thing to have a brand or a product, but if you don't have a market to sell it to, then it defeats the purpose. You will shut down your business. You will have to get rid of the people that work for you, and people will lose their jobs. And we are about buying local to create jobs. Everything we do, whether it's a wine expo like today's one, whether it's a music festival, whether it's a clothing, textile, footwear, leather sector event, we do it with an intention to remind South Africans about the importance of buying local and supporting local, and about the importance of creating jobs and sustaining the jobs that we currently have as a country for the betterment of our economy. Remember, the buy local narrative is a tried and tested phenomenon the world over. Every country in the world has got its own buy local movement, and South Africa is no different, and that's why we exist. So what do you expect at this wine expo spectacle, I call it? We start today on Thursday. We open the doors at 3 o'clock this afternoon and we close at 9. We've just had an amazing buyer session with retail buyers from stores such as Spar, Pick n Pay, liquor stores, Checkers liquor stores, and we have media in the room, obviously, and it's about saying to the buyers, these products are deserving to be on shelf space in your stores. They're local products, they're affordable products, they are great quality products, and we vetted them as Proudly South African. We are sure that they're good products. So you can expect a lovely environment, the camaraderie, a space where like-minded people gather, wine lovers, come here, see the wines, engage with the wines, swirl your glass, smell your glass, taste the wine, but buy the wine. It's about buying and supporting these local products. Today it's Prusa Thursday, so we're asking people to come out. We also have a happy hour later in the evening. And for those of you who get here at 4:10, you get here, you stand a chance to win a case of wine.
Wendy Alberts, Restaurant Association of South Africa. It is always a great privilege to work with Proudly South Africa. We look at a day like today where they brought together an array of winemakers from all around South Africa, talented, young, beautiful people who are passionate about their businesses. No better way to blend it into an environment like this. Today really is a remarkable day because it celebrates all these people who have iconically put together their own wine farms and their own wine labels, which they are desperately trying to put out into the markets. For me, as a Restaurant Association of South Africa, I see opportunity to be met on every corner here. We are the storytellers at the end of every experience, and people flood into our restaurants to be able to enjoy a celebration, a meeting, a moment, a time to connect with other people. And there's no better way than to connect with South Africa's best and whatever is local in South Africa. We always have this question about what is truly and what is passionately South African in the restaurant space. And I think it's a blend of all the dynamic people who come into our environments, who enjoy our food, who support our restaurants, and who support everything that is local. And I think a restaurant really embodies everything that is local about what is lekker, because we are the cornerstone of the whole landscape of South Africa. People unite in our restaurants. They celebrate the rugby, the soccer, they celebrate the Olympics, the swimming, they celebrate birthdays, weddings, they celebrate divorces, they have relationships in our restaurants, and we are really the place where people come together to meet. Food is a cornerstone of the culture of South Africa, and we are really here again to promote more culture in South Africa by being diversified and looking at opportunities for their stories to be told at the extension of our tables with the patrons that come in to eat our restaurants.
Okay, I am Bali, founder of Bali Wines.
And I'm Janine Peterson from J9 Wine.
And together we're actually Wine of Color SA.
Yes, so we own an organization called Wines of Color SA. It's a non-profit company where we assist emerging businesses in the wine industry to gain access to markets. We also do wine education, and then we also do land acquisition. So myself and Bali managed to find each other through a Facebook post.
So through social media. During 2020, when everybody's going through COVID and we're having a hard time as wine producers, we found each other and realizing that we actually went through the same struggles, like her struggles and my struggles were the same, and it was the birth of Wine of Color SA. So Wine of Color SA is an organization which is actually like almost like an incubation hub for emerging brands, and it's like more of a what we went through to get into the industry. We don't want our own to go through it, you know, because when a person of color does not have good wine or doesn't have a compliant label, it's a reflection on all of us as people of color in the wine industry. So that is what a Wine of Color actually represents. So she's Janine, founder of J9 Wine, and then I'm Bali, founder of Bali Wines, and together we are Wine of Color SA.
We are about 5 to 6 wine companies who started many years ago, and so we paved the way for the next generations to come. It was a very hostile industry when we started because it was a white male industry, and we had to forge our way through to be at where we are today. Currently, we are selling our wines across the world, like I said, America, the UK, Europe, Scandinavian countries, and we would expect from our participation here at Proudly South African event to be able to find buyers to sell our wines locally as well. It has been a tough time for us to get into the local markets, but we hope we find the buyers here at the Proudly South African event, to venture into the local market. We are very happy to be here, and we are very happy for being associated to Proudly South Africa. It's a great platform to find buyers, to find distribution, and that is what we're coming to look for here at this event.
Also, we regard this as a great opportunity to interact and to mingle with the end consumer, which is our main target. Also, our presence here is to ensure that the stereotypes, the stigma, is eliminated. So we're here to ensure that we create awareness about the wine industry as a heritage, but also about our brands, that they are here, as part of the South African wine industry, which is a heritage for all South Africans. So we are here also to trumpet, a sense of patriotism where wine is concerned, especially where black women-owned wine businesses are concerned.
Central TV.